Today we're going to make a video out of this farriers rasp. I used the other half to make a hoof pick. With this half, which is about 22 centimeters, we're going to make this knife. First we need to grind this flat so we can glue it onto it, and then it's going to be a stock removal knife. And later we're going to forge a guard for it and probably may use mahogany for the handle, but I'm not sure yet. The edge is about 16 centimeters long from tip to here. Not the actual edge here, but from here to here. I'm not sure if I'm going to sharpen the back here, but this will I'll find out as I'm making it. Okay, I've now cut it out. I've also quenched it. I first cut it with a flat one of these, and then I took a grinding wheel and I made it not nice looking. It's still quite hot. I've quenched it in water. Now I'll take this template off and make a more detailed one to be able to locate where the different pieces are going to go, how far the edge is going to come back, where the ricasso is going to be, where I'm going to put my maker's mark and stuff like that. It's going to be a hidden tang knife. It's going to be my second hidden tang one, biggest of my hidden tang blades. And this steel it's made out of is quite good. It's one of the cheapest scrap steels you can find. If you're not going into specially made knife steels, this is a very good type of steel. It's from farriers rasp. It has the really rough texture on one side and then a little bit not as rough texture on the other side. Which once you've ground it flat, it's like little triangles across the whole pattern. But yes. Okay, I've now cut this piece out, ground the etchings out. It's a little bit rough, just a little bit in the middle, can't really see it. But yeah, I'll do it on a stone after to 1,000 grit or something like that. Now, we don't want to put this piece in the middle here. We want it a little bit like high up. So, it'll be more like this. If you can see that. And then this will curve down and we're going to peen it with this. Those little, once we've sanded and made it look really nice, really shiny, then we're going to peen it slowly but surely with this. I have now marked out the lines. It might seem uneven here, but I need to grind off 2-3 millimeters extra on this side. I've marked the 3 points where I'm going to drill it, or at least I need to drill at least 2 of them. I might be able to file the rest. And then I need to sand it all completely flat once I've done that to get rid of the markings. I just used a triangular file to mark the lines with a ruler. I also need to get rid of some of these cuts here. But other than that, and we're going to shape it into a nice shape. Right now it's just square. We're going to curve it down so it kind of fits over your finger. Okay, after quite a while, I also did some on the sander. That's where we got to. There's a little spot there that isn't sanded, a little spot right there. But it'll probably won't be able to be visible once we've added the ball peen marks. So, let's get started with that. Still gotta do a lot more before it even looks right. Right now it just looks messy, but once we're done, it will look very nice. Okay, I've now added the guard, which I hammered a load with a ball peen hammer. I've welded it to on one side. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the other side. Still going to clean some little bits up. Okay, I've now got the forge started. I have now, well, as I said before, I've welded this to it, so it's all one piece. I'm now going to heat it up and quench it in water, I think. and I might temper it depending on how hard I get it. Okay, the board's going hot, it's up to heat, so we're now going to put the blade into it. We're not going to put the blade all the way into the heat, we're just going to put it on top of the coals. And you want to keep a constant eye on the blade, because otherwise you're going to end up burning off the tip, and it's going to be a lot harder to grind once it's hardened. I think we're up to heat, we're now going to pull it out and quench it. Okay, I think that's close enough. Okay, this is the piece of wood I'm going to use. It's a piece of oak, white oak. I've whittled it down, just acting as my chop block. Falling apart, but yeah. I have also just ground the scale off the blade. I've left it quite rough because I think it looks nice. All these, yeah. I think it looks quite nice. Same on this side. This side I accidentally did a little bit more, but yeah. Left it quite rough. So now, we're gonna go with a handle kind of curved, so comes down like that. We're gonna make it out of this piece. Let's see if we can do it. After quite a while chopping and sanding with the angle grinder, this is what I've come up with. Which will sit, well, be in blade like that. Except I've only done the rough shaping. It's not going to be square. So let's get started. We need to drill the holes and make sure those fit perfectly or close enough, and then we work on the rest of the handle. We can't glue it on yet because otherwise we'd be hitting the top of the guard and stuff like that, and I don't want to do that. Okay, the handle is done rough shaping. Did a lot on the flap disc and bench sander, so you can see. Handle's quite far back, but that's kind of what I wanted, as you can see. But now we've got to, well, I've got to hand sand it, which I'm also gotta get this perfectly flat so it can fit. Okay, I've now spent some time hand sanding. This needs a bit of clean up, like the dust, but I think this bit here looks really nice. This is the core of the wood that I've just cut on the bottom. You can see all these little, where there could have been branches, and the wood's got a really nice pattern. Once we put linseed oil on it, it's going to pop. Okay, now let's see. We're gonna give it about 30 minutes. We're gonna see what it looks like with linseed oil on the handle. Black lines is in one of the tree growths. It's had a forest fire or something like that, which is quite cool, I think. Can't really see the pattern, but like, yeah, it is. Still needs a bit of cleanup, but hi. It looks like kind of weird from how high this handle is up, but it feels really nice in the hand. Give you space to put the thumb.